Now, have you heard of something called piezoelectric effect? Piezoelectric effect. If you have studied physics and science, you might have heard of piezoelectric effect, transducers. Anyone? Anyone heard of transducers? No. Anyone? Okay. So the process which we did today, okay, the Kriya which we did today is actually working like a piezoelectric system, and the transducer being your pineal gland. Right? Piezoelectricity means when you apply stress to certain objects, especially crystals, okay, when you apply pressure onto certain objects, especially crystals, it emits or it creates electric charge. Okay, once again, when you apply pressure onto something like crystals, it emits certain electric charge. Okay. Now when we are doing this Kriya process, what is happening? I explained it earlier. When we are doing this Kriya process, what is happening? Especially when you are doing the bandhas, the cerebrospinal fluid is being pushed up into the pineal gland. Okay, so there is pressure being applied onto the pineal gland, and pineal gland has got certain crystals, a calcium or crystals. Okay, and when that is being pressurized, it starts emitting certain electric charges. And it has a electromagnetic effect on your entire system, okay, especially this cerebrospinal system. Okay. It has a magnetic or electromagnetic effect. Now you might have seen pictures of yogis sitting, and there is like a light coming from top of the sky coming right down into the head. It's a depiction, right? You might have seen pictures. Anyone seen these pictures? Yogi is sitting in deep meditation and you can see a light coming from, right? So what is happening is that your pineal gland becomes like an antenna. Okay, it's like a radio, right? You might have seen the radios. You tune the radio into certain frequencies, then you can start hearing music. You tune the radio and then you start hearing some music. The same way, when we are doing this Kriya, okay, what we are doing is we are tuning ourselves to that universal frequency. Okay, that is, you are tuning ourselves to that universal frequency. When you tune ourselves to that universal frequency, okay, knowledge happens, jnanam happens. Right? It's not knowledge about physics, it is knowledge about the universe itself. It is about Brahma Jnanam, knowledge of the Brahman, okay, the universal consciousness. Right? So it starts with applying the pressure. Applying the pressure, we do our Kriya with the bandhas. Mahabandha, okay, Mahabheda, Mahamudra, Mahabheda Mudra. Okay, so these we apply the pressure using this. When we apply this pressure, okay, the cerebrospinal fluid goes and pressurizes the pineal gland, and it acts as a transducer. Okay, electricity or electric charges are being generated, and then what happens is that your entire system becomes like an antenna. Okay, when your entire system behaves like an antenna, what happens? This knowledge of the divine or Brahma Jnanam, you're slowly tuning into Brahma Jnanam. Okay, so this is a process, right? So when we do a Kriya process, you have to understand the science behind doing the Kriya. Understand the science behind the Kriya. When you understand the science behind the Kriya, there is no hocus pocus anymore. Right? You are connecting an ancient knowledge. Okay, we know, okay, if we do these Kriyas, okay, a lot of people have achieved enlightened state of consciousness. A lot of people have done. But how this is happening, today the science is explaining the entire process. Today it is scientifically proven why our ancient Kriyas and how our ancient Kriyas, the processes, is helping us reach that superconscious state of consciousness. Okay, or the state of Samadhi.